Hey guys, welcome to the next game versus West Brom. This is how the team looks here in the All-Regen Liverpool series. This is how the team looks. Cardozo and James are centre-back, Jackson and Castillo up front. However, more pressing matters I want to talk about is the fact that we just got beat by Bolton in the third round of the League Cup. This guy here, Dave Vasey, got himself sent off, and he wants to know, he's unhappy at being fined. The fact that he basically cost us the fucking game. We were awful. I mean, some of these players were absolutely diabolical. Jason Maloney was awful. He couldn't get into the game. Silvani was a waste of fucking space. And he would not back down. I mean, look at this. What a little cunt. I realise it's like touted as the new Ledley King. Temperamental. Yeah, I probably should have read that before that. I mean, you can see, he has good potential, excellent potential, but the little cunt. I wonder if he'll take it. Yeah, leave the fucking club, you absolute wang stain. So basically, I have a very short-tempered policy. If you talk down to me like that, then you leave. I don't want players with your attitude at my team. I don't want temperamental players. Okay, it's like, well, maybe you shouldn't have signed them. Well, if you're going to be a little cunt about it, then yeah, and I use that word. I know it's not a nice word, but if you're going to be a little twat about it, then don't. No, I don't want you playing for me. Fact, you cost us that game. Got sent off 2 yellow cards, and it's my phone, and yeah, very, very annoyed with the guy. But a few people actually asked me, this guy called Zamet, he's actually Australian. A few people thought he was Maltese or something, or something like that. No, he's Australian, and I do know that is a Maltese name, mainly because there's a guy who I follow called Empire of the Cop, who's like one of the biggest Liverpool fan Twitter things. Like, he's a Twitter account, he's got like 250,000 followers. He's called Zamet, and he's from the Maltese as well. So yeah, anyway, so he's if you don't follow him, if you are a Liverpool fan, I would suggest you do follow him. And Castillo has just hit the bar. Oh god! Now we haven't scored in 2 games. I'm really concerned that hopefully Jackson, that hopefully we should be able to kick on here. Hopefully, not fuck this one up. We can't lose to Bolton. And it was after Reebok, and I played an ever so slightly weakened team. I mean, Lee Barton was in goal, but it wasn't for the fault. He even came up for the corner and nearly scored from it. There we go. Finally, good grief. Castillo gets his first goal. Probably should have played him. He has been injured, I think. Has he been injured? I don't know. Why has he not played? I don't know. Anyway, Castillo has his goal. Or his first goal, sorry, and we're off and away, thank God, because I was getting worried then. I thought, shit, we're going to go through one of these stupid, annoying, horrible droughts. But this is quite a strong team. I realise we're playing Dortmund in the week, but I thought, well, I can't really play a weakish team and go under the threat of losing or drawing again and going against Dortmund in bad form. At least we can pick the form. There we go, Castillo has another. There we go. Want a bit of domination. We want a bit of thing and good form going into the Dortmund game. Now, of course, I should point out, of course, this is 2030. Dortmund are about, well, I don't know. They're not like what they are now. Just point out with Kagawa and Goetze and whoever they're the only 2 I remember from Dortmund. But well, I know Kagawa's meant to be going to Manchester United. But yeah. Oh, that nearly went. I think it was Cardozo with a header. But yeah, so don't worry, Dortmund are not like the powerhouses that they are now currently. So we hopefully should win that. As I say, I'm going to be skipping over them just for simplicity. I regret doing that now, mainly because you missed another possible rage-worthy game. It was very rage-worthy. Actually, I was very, very, very annoyed with some of these players, especially Vasey, who, as you can see, I've just released. After that, the little twat. Yeah, but I bet he'll go to Tottenham. Any money, he'll go to Tottenham and become a great player. I hate players. It gets on my tits, that it really does, when a player really has a big hissy fit and refuses to back down. It's like, no, I am one of the best managers in the world. I don't care who you are, and I'm not being cocky when I say that. It's just that's what the reputation of the game has given me. So therefore, I'm one of the best on the game. If that makes me a cynical twat, then I'm sorry, but yeah, it's like, well, how dare you, a little 19-year-old redhead little ginger twat, speak over me? That's 3-0. I think that's a James goal, yep. He is so good. This Paul James guy, Nigerian, what a player he is. I think who was going to buy him? I think City were going to buy him, but no, I jumped in right at the last second and bought him. Absolutely no marking at all. Oh God, the goalkeeper missed it. I think we've got Martin Phillip playing there for West Brom now. Actually, not really. But as you can see, 3-0 inside 20 minutes. There we go, back to some more dominant matters. Thank God I was panicking there. I thought we weren't going to be able to keep this up. Forbes, down the right. Oh, Sadler, Forbes. There's just sometimes, when it's like, well, I don't really have to do anything. Just the team is just, the quality is there itself. This isn't, there isn't much to it. But this is Forbes down the right hand side. He's a good little signing so far, Jason Forbes. He's looked good, I've got to admit. I was really panicking because we failed to score against Bolton and we failed to score against Tottenham and really looked very inefficient going forward. But now we actually look okay. Jackson looks quait bright for a 17-year-old. Usually when a 17... Oh, that's not going to be 5. David Brown is offside. What was I saying? Yeah, usually when a 17-year-old, when you bring a youngster in, they usually get completely flummoxed and they just don't do anything. But Jackson gets himself around, they really struggle. They can't keep hold of the ball, or they haven't got much pace about them. They're quite scared, But Jackson isn't like that. He seems to have really good, wits about him, and that's 5. Idris Matei, and that's on the counter attack. Well, Jackson might get in there, but no. Here's number 32, in case you're wondering. I say he's only 17. I think he's from Manchester, believe it or not, the player. Got loads of players. I've had no Liverpool players come through from Liverpool. The closest I've had, Salford or somewhere, or Trevor Sadler say Southampton. Oh, well, they're sure not going to get a goal back. Oof. I'm going to say, I think the closest I've had is Trevor Sadler from Southampton or Swan. I think I had someone from Salford. Jason Maloney's from Manchester as well, who's like one of the next brightest youngsters. I think I've got a guy in the under 18s though called Aidan Taylor, who is he's got potential. He might come through. Oh, look at this passing. That was fantastic. So it's 5-0 at half time. Nearly could be 6 possibly if we can get a goal from this attack. We look very likely to score from almost anything these days. At least on this game anyway, not in real life of course. Oh, it is. Oh no, no goal for Jackson. It is offside. So that's 2 offside goals as well as the 5 we've legitimately scored. Very, very nice indeed. So I don't really have much else to say, to be honest. It's like, what else do we need to say? We're winning 5-0. We're back into some form at least. And as I say, I wanted to get into some form before the Dortmund game because really you want to be confident enough. In fact, I'm now going to take off. I'll let Jackson play. I'll take Sadler off just to wrap. As I like to wrap him up in Cornwall because I can. Usually they'll take the foot off the gas now, but I'm not too bothered. I mean, it's 5. It's not as if they're going to pull one back. So here we go. Second half. Usually these fly by. They might have 1 or 2 chances, but these usually are over within a few minutes. If you're leading, this heavily, usually the game will be over within a matter of moments, unless we keep pressing. That is. As far as I'm concerned, we should really hopefully keep pressing and get maybe another 5 goals. And Castillo chance for the hat-trick. It is a hat-trick for Juan Nicolas Castillo, number 11 there. Well, he hasn't scored all season, now he's got a hat-trick. Yeah, maybe I think that has solved our goal-scoring problems indeed. Good play here by Jackson as well. Sets up Matei, who in turn sets up Castillo, and he buries that to make it 6. Who says we're in bad form? Oh dear. I'm sure you're all writing in the comments on the previous videos, you're doing terribly, this is really funny. Nope. We've calmed down a bit now. Okay, we're out of the League Cup and the quad's gone, but still. I can't believe how long it's taken me to even get close. I've come close 7. I think the closest I've ever got to a quad was a 1-3. And got to, I think, the semi-final. When was that? A few seasons ago. I got to the semi-final of the Champions League. And I had already won the League Cup, and I was pretty much already at that stage odds on for the Premier League. Was in the FA Cup final, so it looked like it was going to happen then, but unfortunately not. Still nothing for West Brom knocking on the door. But Ramirez keeps shutting it on them. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. If you're knocking on the door, I am the worst person in the world for analogies. I really can't make any analogies up. Anyway, I'm just rambling here because this is an extended highlight and I really don't know what else to say because it's very, I've mentioned before, it's so difficult to commentate on extended highlights, like, you know, really long ones that when not much is happening. You know, it's like a lot of counter-attacking football. It's like this, it's like really snippy. You know, it's like really a quick highlights here and there that extend into a few minutes. Chance for Jackson? Nope. His finishing does need to improve, I'm not going to lie, does young Joe Jackson, but as I say, he's only 17, so there's plenty of time for that. Here he is now, offside. Not too disappointed in his offsides. I mean, Fredinho still gets cut offside like 20, 30 times a season. You know, so I'm not too disappointed. He's one of the best players I've ever had. So was Goetz, he was terrible for that. Even, I mean, 7.7, that's still excellent. Take Castillo off as well. I think I will throw on Wiltshire. Might do the whole take a breather thing. That might, I can't do it now, but I'll tell them to take a breather. That usually preserves a lot of energy for them as well, especially if you've got a midweek game coming up as I have, so I might do that actually. Even though I've got like 2 or 3 squads worth to choose from. Here's Jackson again. No, really wanted to score. It's always good when you have one of your own to score, you know, it's really nice feeling. Because it's like, yeah, I've played this game properly. I have got, well, not properly, but you know, I have sent this guy from my youth team into my first team. I've given him a chance. I've read the game properly. I can see him coming through, and he scored a goal. You know, it's like really, you're really proud of yourself, and you're proud for the little guy as well, even though he's not real. Anyway, here we go. Here's Novello. Oh, he's at the post. Very close indeed to making it 7. I had someone send me the other day. I've forgotten who it was, but I think it was on Twitter. Someone sent me. They were playing the save. If in case you don't know, you can download it now. I will start putting the link in the description for every video. So if you, I will. So I'll just say if you want to download it now, download the link in the description. There's a Dropbox link, and you can download that. But someone sent me who was playing it, and they won 10-0 against Sheffield United, which was amazing, really. And yeah, I don't think I've ever got 10 before. I think I've never gotten to double figures, at least on a live commentary. So, well done you. Anyway, so we're just waiting for this game to go and finish here. Here's Wiltshire. Chance again, he should have scored. But still nothing. Has he scored yet, Wiltshire? I can't even remember. Never mind, hopefully he'll score now and put that theory to bed. Kidani with an awful shot. I thought it was dipping for a sec then, but nope. Excuse me. Rhinitis is still flaring up. It's horrible. I'm going to make one final sub here. If I need to. I can't even remember if I made them all. No. Who to take off? I'll take off Matei, I think, for Mayor. And that should be the game, hopefully now. There we go, 6-0. And a very nice game. As you can see, the morale is excellent or superb. Okay, for Fredinho it's fairly poor for some reason, but everyone had pretty much an excellent or storming game. Well done. So there you go. We are now back top at Tottenham. What did they get on? We are the 5 o'clock kickoff, I think. Ah, they lost to City. Oh, that is interesting. There you go, 6 of the best. Yeah. So we'll jump for 3 million, but he had a terrible attitude problem, as mentioned previously. I hate players with attitude problems. Thank you very much for watching. So that was West Brom. Now I'm going to play the Dortmund game, see how we got on. And I will be back for the Wigan game. And I will update you and see how we got on with Dortmund. So thanks for watching, lads. Give the video a like, and I will see you later.